Well, events like this are fantastic for not just raising money, but raising public awareness as to the social issue that needs to be addressed compassionately, but also financially, to support the efforts of those who help people who are homeless. I think it's pretty sad in New Zealand that the problems with homelessness are growing larger, in part because of money pressures and the cost of housing.
Have you ever been someone to consider the pressures that are so specific to young people who are living in Auckland, trying to have a good life and have decent well-being and have fun, but who are facing lots of economic and accommodation problems that sort of disable that quite a bit?
Yeah, look, there's a cascade of problems born of a shortage of supply of houses and a ridiculously high housing costs in Auckland. There's lots of causes of that. Some of them are tax issues that we've got in New Zealand, where there are tax biases that encourage competition for housing from residential housing investors. And some of the answers to that lie in the tax system. There are other problems relating to the growing gap between the haves and the have-nots.
So what you're talking about is New Zealand's cultural inequality?
Some of it's cultural, some of it's purely economic. Some of the other causes of homelessness are, as you'll know better than me, quite complex. They relate to some pretty terrible upbringings and childhoods that some young people suffer. Abuse, sometimes leading to substance or alcohol abuse. Mental health difficulties that can be caused by that or completely independently of any of those factors. Sometimes it's just a set of hard luck circumstances that befall people. You know, there's we heard the instance tonight of the lady who lost her husband, became depressed, lost her job, couldn't pay the rent. Was from Australia, so probably didn't have much family support around, and all of a sudden found herself without income, without a home, living on the street. And I think you could just see what an incredible shock that was to someone who had previously lived what most of us would perceive to be a normal life.
Was that quite shocking for you to see as well?
Oh yeah, look, you've got to be pretty lacking in compassion for your heart not to go out to someone who finds themselves in that situation.
Thanks so much.
That's right.